I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we in the endorsement game. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers. Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.
You know what, Shake? I remember the first time I picked up 2K.
in the house.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just...
With the assist. Now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And he's joined the Nike family and will be the next icon in their rich athletic tradition. As a lifetime fan, this fits MP well, and so will the shoes he wears on the court.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible. No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Drills it from outside. MP's got 6.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Wagner outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. There's a screen. Pass to Bitadze. Pocket 4. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, now an unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Dallas. There's Wagner with the 3. That shot off. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP fires from way outside. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. Players who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and have championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And here's Caldwell-Pope following the three-pointer by MP. The Magic again can hit.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Count that bucket. He's got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Anthony Davis third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Banchero. Coach said he can be a force in offense when he gets a couple of falls. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Suggs. Following the three-pointer by MP. And that one's good, Wagner.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
The three from MP. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Suggs passes to Banchero. There's the pick. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Not on my watch. The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
The Magic trail by 15. Suggs looking around. Pass to Bitadze. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dallas moving the ball around. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Now, here's Wagner. 32 points for him last game against Cleveland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Again, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now here's Davis. Irving kicks to MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Suggs. Inside, here's Bitadze. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. to shoot. Launches it. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And the dunk by MP.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate it.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bitadze. They set the pick. Here's Van Kill. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
They've got MP. Thompson is out there with Irving. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Wagner wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7. A 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Ben Kill. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And Orlando has possession. Following the 3-point attempt by MP. 6 to shoot. Here's Black. The Mavericks pull it in. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thompson. MP outside. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He's going for the finish.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Irving. MP outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Suggs passes to Black. A good look from Wagner. Back to Black. The 3. MP grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to turn things over. A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Haji Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Then for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Marshall. After the basket by Franz Wagner. MP looking around. Another three for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Kept alive. Here's Bitadze. No good that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And stolen by Wagner. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And Davis sends it back.
And Kilo Scarlini has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Dallas making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Magic moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. Wagner with it all alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter. Dallas leading by 17. MP kicks to Exum. Davis, the pass to MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 46 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner left side. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Davis in the corner. This one for 3. Exum kicks to Marshall. Misses the 3. The Magic trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Has to be Tadze. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now, here's Exum. MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 49 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Bounce pass, Suggs.
Bounce pass, nice.
Assistant, Jalen Suggs.
And so it's Dallas with it. Exum with it. Scoreless thus far. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. MP getting it done for the Mavericks. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Take a look at Orlando. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Dallas Mavericks.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 54 points.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Now Suggs. Wagner wide open. No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
NP passes to Irving. And here's MP for three. Gonna go that time. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Suggs kicks. To Wagner. Pass to Banchero. They get it back from outside the arc. And it's Wagner missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 57 points.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero right side. And again, unable to change momentum. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc, such an easy look right there.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Banchero.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
MP kicks to Thompson. And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
The Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Bitadze, covered by MP. Good defense by MP.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with every missed bucket.
Connects again.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Pass to Suggs. To end the drought. Hits the three-point bomb. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Suggs is so competitive. You knew he wanted to respond with that three.
Irving passes to MP. Davis in the corner. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at fourth in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. The Magic again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. MP passes to Washington. And here's MP for three. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident,
in that three-point shot.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Magic moving the ball around. That one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Davis dishes to MP. He's feeling it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got 16 points here in the second half. Down low. And it's Wagner missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Irving finds MP. That three off the mark. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Black, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And Carroll outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Bitadze. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution.
You're up.
Here's Ben Carroll. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. So with Irving on the bench, here's another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the wing right side. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
MP outside. Pass to Gafford. Exum deciding where to go with it. Williams kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope passes to Bitadze. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Wagner outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose.
Good out of
the barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. So rebound to the misses the most ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Dante Exum. Hardy comes in for Christie. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. Here's Ben Carroll. And it's MV with the rebound.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And Gafford throws it down.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
Caldwell Pope outside. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin.
He hits again.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this month.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Here's Banchero. Count it from 12. Banchero's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the sub...
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. And finished off by Banchero.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Wagner passes to Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero with the ball. And Pease there. Dinwiddie outside. Up top, Gafford. Back to Washington. And here's MP for three. And another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new...
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up.
man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.